Today let's see how to find first and second biggest number in an array without actually sorting them. Here we shall take a smaller array, say which contains 6 elements. We take two variables f big and s big, which denotes first big and second big. We assume that a of 0 itself is first big and a of 1 is second big, which in this case is not true and maybe for other similar cases. So first we check if first big is really big or second big is bigger than first big. Now we have 16 inside f big and 70 inside s big, which is second big. So first we compare if second big is greater than first big. If that is true, which in this case is true, we swap these values. We send 70 to f big and 16 to s big. Now we start the comparison. We compare first big with a of 2, starting with a of 2. Now 70 is greater than 8. Now we compare s big with a of 2. 16 is also greater than 8, so leave it as it is. Now compare f big with a of 3. 100 is greater than 70, yes. So we store 100 inside first big and transfer 70 to second big. Now compare first big with a of 4. 100 is greater than 9. Now compare s big with a of 4. 70 is greater than 9 as well. Now compare f big with a of 5. 100 is greater than 85. Now compare second big with a of 5. Now 70 is less than 85. Now transfer 85 to s big. That's it. At the end we have first big and second big inside f big and s big variables. Now let's see how to do this programmatically using C language. As we seen in the presentation part, I'll take an array f big and s big, which denotes first big and second big. Temp variable to swap the values if first big and second big values are not correct. Let me ask the user to enter the array limit. And store it inside a variable called n. Let me declare it first. Now ask the user to input n elements. Now as per the assumption, store a of 0 inside first big. Assume that a of 0 itself has the biggest element and store a of 1 inside second big. Now check if this is true or false. If s big second big itself consists of biggest element, just swap the values of f big and s big using temp variable. Now start comparing first big f big from a of 2. A of 2 because we have already seen a of 0 and a of 1. So start comparison with a of 2. So the loop should continue from 2 to n. If a of I contains a value which is bigger than the value present inside f big, first transfer the value inside first big to second big. So s big is equal to f big, and first big should contain a of I. There is another case wherein a of I isn't bigger than f big, but it may be bigger than s big. So check that condition. If a of I is bigger than s big, if this is true, store a of I value inside s big. That's it. By now we have found f big and s big. Now print it out. First big is %d and second big is %d. F big, S big. Okay, we have the closing brace here. Let's save the program, compile and run it. Enter array limit. Oops. Okay, we have missed this ampersand symbol here, the usual error. I'll make it enter %d array elements, and in scanf2 we have to put ampersand here, ampersand a of I. This should work fine. Again, let me give the limit as 6. Enter 6 array elements, 1, 2, 20. I'll give 4, 55, 6, 7. First biggest is 55 and second biggest is 20, which is correct. Practice this program. Share this video with your friends. Please like it on YouTube. Thanks for watching.